Good morning, student. Today we are going to read class 7th s.st Geography, chapter number 8, Natural Vegetation and Wildlife, part 4. So in the previous topic I had explained about the different grasslands and forest vegetation. Now we have to discuss about the shrubs which is found in the desert regions. Also we have to understand the types of desert which is found on the earth. So let us begin with the desert and the types of desert. Now, so desert is divided into also the tropical desert and the temperate desert. So the desert which is found in the tropical regions and the desert which is found in the temperate region, that is they are known for their name. One more desert is there, that is the polar desert or the tundra desert. It is also considered as the cold desert, which is found in the higher altitudes and higher latitudes of the earth. Now, beginning with the tropical desert. So, tropical desert is what? Desert is what? The area which do not receive the rainfall, and the soil which is found in those areas is dried up and converted into sand. So this is the desert of the definition of desert you have already studied in the previous classes. The desert, it was the area which is lacking the rainfall or the water. So the regions where the desert is found in the tropical areas, let us see the tropical desert first. The location of the tropical desert is what? It is located between the two tropics again, the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, in the western margin of the continent. So basically the tropical desert which is found in the regions, it is the western margin of the all continent where it is found. Like in Africa, there are some of the desert is found like Sahara, Namib, Kalahari. So this is the deserts were found in the Africa. South America, Atacama, namely desert is found. North America, Mojave and Sonoran is found. In Asia, the Arabian, the Gobi and the Thar. And Australia, the Great Australian Desert. So these are the tropical desert which is found in these regions. Now, the climate, though you know very well, the rainfall is not there, so the temperature is very extreme, and the lack of rainfall is there. Because of that only, the whole area or the whole climatic, the soil is basically dry, and the climate is very extreme and hot in these regions. Now look at the picture on the world map. You can easily rectify on the latitudes from the 0 degree to 30 degree north and from 0 to 30 degree south. So these are the areas where the tropical desert is found. Now you can easily observe that it is found in the western margin of the continents. Like you can see, Sahara is there, Great Sandy, Kalahari. So these are the areas where you can easily observe where the tropical desert is found. Now, some of the some of the vegetation like cactus, prickly pear, camel, desert tortoise. So these are some of the vegetation and as well as the wildlife which is found in these regions. Now, let us talk about the vegetation which is found in these regions. Like it is considered as xerophyte. Xerophyte is what? Xerophyte is what? It is a drought resistant type of plants. So drought resistant type of plant means with the plant which can survive without the water, or if I say not without, it survive within the less amount of water. So these plants are known as xerophyte plants. So xerophyte plants are what? They have adopted the climatic condition, hot and dry climatic condition, and they grow accordingly. Plant have long tap root which reaches to the underground water. So basically it is very clear the roots are in the search of water. So are uh, they are so long and tap root only, so they can search the water sources from the ground. They have the fleshy stems and that hold the water. So their stems are so fleshy, they are so thick, so that they can retain water in them. No leaves or the spines, modified leaves. So they are it's look like a thorn, which is found in these plants, and the waxy surfaces to check the evaporation. So the leaves which are found, they have the wax in that to preserve the water in the form of wax into those plants, so they can they can they cannot evaporate easily, and the plant cannot dry in those regions, like cactus, acacia, thorny bushes, date palm. So these are some of the vegetation which is found in these regions. They are considered as xerophytic, or the drought resistant plant. Some of the wildlife is it is found in these regions, like camel, antelope, gazelles, wild asses, hares, rodent, desert foxes, lizard, snakes, and hyenas. So some of the wildlife is also found in these regions. So accordingly to the climatic condition, they have developed themselves in those regions and in those areas. Now next that we have to understand, that we have to read, is the temperate desert, because the temperate desert is what, where the which is found in the temperate region. So temperate regions forest is considered as temperate region desert is considered as temperate desert. Now let us see the location of the temperate desert. They are found in the interior regions of the continents. So basically, the temperate desert is found in the interior regions, in the inner part of the continent, such as Gobi Desert, Tibetan Plateau in Asia, and Patagonian Desert in South America. So these are some of the forests which is found in the internal area of the continents. The climate condition of there is very harsh and extreme, with high temperature in summer in 50 degrees Celsius in Gobi, while freezing temperature in Patagonian desert. So they have the cold season as well as the warm season, as hot season as well. The precipitation occurs in the form of snow during the summer months. So in the Patagonian desert, they receive the precipitation in the form of snow, and only in the summer season only. Vegetation, though it is desert, the vegetation is also like that only: thorny bushes, shrubs, chorus grass, saltwood, etc. So small plants is grown or is growth over here in the temperate desert regions. And the animals which is found in these regions, like snow leopard, wolves, Bactrian camel, brown bears, mountain goats, iguanas, black-tailed gazelles, etc. Now you can see the picture of some of the temperate desert. Though the picture is related to the all desert, like we have to see here only the temperate desert. There you can see the Patagonian desert is also there, and now you can see Gobi desert is also there. So these are the regions where the temperate desert is found. Now look at the plants or the trees which is found. The vegetation is found in those regions, like saltwood, thorny bushes, Bactrian camel, iguanas. So these are some of the animals and vegetation which is found in the temperate desert areas. Now moving towards the last topic of the chapter, that is the tundra or the polar desert. So basically the polar desert, it's appears its name, the area which is near the polar, and it is desert basically because it is a cold desert, and there is also very less kind of vegetation, very less precipitation, and the animals which is found in these regions are different from the animals which is found in the other regions. Now starting with the location, the northern Canada, Alaska, southern Greenland, northern Eurasia, the Arctic belt and Antarctic belt, and the high reaches of the mountain. So these are the regions, like northern Canada, Alaska, southern Greenland, and northern Eurasia. Though these are found near the Arctic Circle and Arctic Circle basically, and the Arctic belt the near the area of Arctic circle of Arctic and Antarctic circle as well, and the high reaches of mountain or the high altitude of the mountains. So when we go beyond the higher when we go the higher altitude of the mountain, the tundra or the polar desert is found. The climate here is kind of very cold, and the precipitation is very less. It's about 2.5 centimeter, and it is in the form of snow. The temperature during the warmest month is less than 10 degrees Celsius. So whatever, if the warm months are there, like summers are there, so summers are also very cold. It's about 10 degrees Celsius. If summer is there, so it's about 10 degrees Celsius, not less than that, not more than that. Permafrost is a word that is it is a term that is used in the regions where the ground remains frozen up to the depth of the 100 of the meter. So the layer which is found in the ground which is found frozen in the depth of 100 meters, that is known as permafrost. So these areas are very common in the tundra or the polar desert areas. So because of the let us see the vegetation. So vegetation which is found in these regions is because of the severe climate. The few plants grow like dwarf willows, few bushes, craneberry, arctic flowering plants that is also grown in summer only, not winters, moss and lichens. So these are the vegetation which covers the almost tundra and the polar desert. Now wildlife which is found in these regions are like animals which have the thick furs like reindeers, musk ox, polar bear, fox, dog, wolves, whales, seals, walruses. Variety of fishes are found in these regions. Now look at the regions where the tundra or the polar desert is found. Now you can see, easily observe, it is found near the Arctic Circle, and after the temperate zone of the Russia, Greenland, and the Northern American continent. The tundra plants like lichens, cotton grass, purple, saxifrage, reindeer lichens, cushion plants, willow, tundra animals like look at the name of, there are various animals that you can observe: Weddell seal, polar bear, wild yak, snow leopard, stoat, red fox, beluga whale, snowy owl, tundra swan, walrus, bald eagle, Antarctic prion, American pika, chinstrap penguin, elk, snow petrel, bighorn sheep, cape petrel, yellow-eyed penguin, harbor seal. So these are the animals which is found in these regions. Now what you have to do is that your homework is to write the name of the desert in the tropical areas and in the temperate areas in your copy. Now this chapter is over. If you have any confusion, you can ask me through message or in the classes. Thank you, students.